Hey there, this is Kushal and welcome to the final video, which is the finale video of this course, which will give you some basic information about NumPy and Pandas. Because while starting with any of the domains in which you can use Python, because there will be one more thank you video in which I will let you know about scopes of Python where you can use it. You can basically, it is a omnidirectional programming language that can be applied to all of the domains. Like, let's say if you want to apply it to automation, let's say if you want to apply it to robotics, AI, machine learning, data analysis, website development, app development, uh, basic animations, and a lot of things. So I will give you an informative video which will help you decide your career. And now let's just see some basic information about NumPy and Pandas. So NumPy is a matrix, or you can say number or mathematical manipulation library, which has some functions, basically a lot of functions. So if you see NumPy documentation, you will be having a lot of functions for a lot of applications. uh, let's say if we open this NumPy 1.18, you can basically get a lot of functions related to your matrix manipulation, such as numpy numpy array, linear algebra, finding inverse, determinant, and a lot of things. So this is a very detailed library, and basically all of the functions are applied on a numpy array. So what is a numpy array? Numpy array is a collection of numbers, list, strings, or whatever you want to use. So if we start with numpy, we'll have to import numpy first. So I guess I have not explained you how to import any modules in Python. So in order to import some modules in Python, you write import numpy as np. What do we mean by import? Because there is this numpy whole lot of code written behind this Google Colabs file system, and that file system has basically all the codes. So if you want to import those codes inside your code so that you can use it and enhance your experimentation with Python, you can import any module. So numpy is one of those modules. So import numpy as np, and let's create one numpy array. So let me just for reference create a random numpy array. So np.random.random. So what I'm writing here, numpy has some sub modules available. So first module is np. So what we have written, import numpy as np. That means in this whole code, if I ever want to use numpy, I will use with np. So I will write np dot, and then I will use the sub modules. So there are a lot of sub modules available in this numpy. As you can see, what numpy provides us, an array of object of arbitrary homogeneous items, fast mathematical operations over arrays, linear algebra, Fourier transforms, and random number generation. So what we want to do is, we want to go to the random modules of numpy. Inside this random, let's generate some random numbers. So you can see we can generate a lot of types of random numbers. Uniform random numbers, random integers, random numbers from normal distribution, again some random numbers but uniform random but not from any distribution, uniform distributions, random integers, random sample, ranf. So each function has its own use. So we're just using rand int, and we want to get numbers between, it is saying low and high, so numbers between 0 to let's say 100, and number of numbers that we want to get. So let's get 0 to 100, size equals to 50. So let's or size equals to 10. So let's generate 10 such numbers inside a numpy array. Random numbers. Now, oh, not this, random numbers. So this is a numpy array, as you can see. If you print it, this is a numpy array of random numbers. If we rerun it, we will get some other numbers as well. So you can apply a lot of operations on this. If you write np.sum of random numbers, it will return you sum of all the numbers. random numbers. Yeah, so if you run this, you will get sum of all the numbers. If you run prod, it will return you product of all the numbers. And like that, you can use the numpy module or numpy's documentation to use the function as per your need. Now let's talk about pandas. So pandas is a data manipulation library. Import pandas as PD. So using pandas, you can basically create some data sets, you can read some data sets, you can read basically the Excel files or JSON files or any files that contain a data. So import pandas as PD, and then if you, let's say, read this data, if you see, we have some sample data available, and if we read, so in order to read a CSV file, so what is the CSV file? CSV file is similar to the Excel file. If you have used Microsoft or Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel, we have an Excel file available that has tables. So CSV file is similar to that. If I try to open this file, it will be one Excel file, if you see here, right? So we can read these sort of files because in applications such as machine learning or web development, we need to have access to data sets, or save some data, read some data, manipulate some data. So I'm just giving you some basic information about how to select rows, how to change some values, how to find mean, mode, median using pandas, and all, like something like that. So in order to read a CSV file, we need to write pd.read_CSV. PD से हम pandas को संबोधित कर रहे हैं या फिर PD से हम pandas को रेफरेंस कर रहे हैं. pd.read_CSV में हम क्या करेंगे, फाइल का नाम डालेंगे. फाइल का नाम क्या है? फाइल का नाम है कैलिफोर्निया हाउसिंग ट्रेन .csv. कैलिफोर्निया हाउसिंग ट्रेन .csv, और ये है सैम्पल डेटा के अंदर, सैम्पल डेटा फोल्डर के अंदर. इसको रीड करने से हमारी पूरी फाइल रीड हो जाएगी, एज यू कैन सी. तो इस फाइल में क्या है, 17,000 रोज हैं और 9 कॉलम्स हैं. इसको हम क्या करते हैं, हमारे डेटा नाम के इसमें भर लेते हैं, डेटा नाम के वेरिएबल में. तो हम क्या करेंगे, अगर मुझे मतलब हम कुछ सेट ऑफ फंक्शन समझते हैं, हम क्या क्या समझेंगे. सबसे पहला हम समझेंगे टू गेट कॉलम्स ऑफ ऑल दी कॉलम नेम्स ऑफ अ CSV फाइल और अ pandas डेटा फ्रेम. अब ये जो डेटा हमने रीड किया है, ये एक pandas डेटा फ्रेम बन चुका है. लेट मी शो यू, ये एक pandas डेटा फ्रेम बन चुका है. सो इफ वी प्रिंट द टाइप ऑफ थिंग विच इज इनसाइड दिस डेटा, इट इज अ pandas data frame, you can see. So how to get column names of a pandas data frame? Second is, just a second. Second is how to select rows. Third is how to select columns. Fourth is how to select rows with criteria, and rest of the things you can read with the documentation or by following some of the other tutorial about this, as it is a Python course, and these things are like I'm providing you as a bonus so that you guys can make a direction towards some other application of Python. So in order to get all the column names, what you can do, you can write data.columns, and this will give you all the column names. Data is the data frame variable in which you have read the data. So this is how you get all the column list. How to select rows? So in order to select rows, let's just see how many rows and columns we have. So we have 17,000 rows and 9 columns. We have actually got it by writing data.shape, which gives us shape of this data matrix. So in order to select a row, we need to write data.iloc. iloc is a function which gives us integer location of rows. Inside this square bracket, after this we have to put the integer location. So let's say if I want to get the first row, I'll write 0. If I want to get the 10th row, I'll write 10, and I'll get all the numbers related to the 10th row representing all the columns. Alright, so this is how we get rows. If you want to get columns, you can write data.transpose.iloc 0। तो अब आपने क्या किया, डेटा को रोटेट कर लिया, तो आपके जो रोज थे वो कॉलम्स बन गए, और अब आप कॉलम्स को इंटीजर लोकेशन से एक्सेस कर रहे हो, बिकॉज कॉलम्स आर रोज एंड इंटीजर लोकेशन गिव्स यू रोज, सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन गेट द कॉलम। सो तो ये आपका पहला कॉलम आ गया विच इज लॉन्गिट्यूड। नेक्स्ट थिंग विच यू अंडरस्टैंड इज रोज को क्राइटेरिया से कैसे अंडरस्टैंड निकालना है। तो लेट्स से आपको क्या करना है, आपको मीडियन हाउस वैल्यू निकालनी है, जहाँ पे मीडियन हाउस वैल्यू की वैल्यू लेस देन 80,000 है। वी विल राइट डेटा में से क्या निकालना है, डेटा की जो मीडियन हाउस वैल्यू वाला कॉलम है, मीडियन हाउस वैल्यू वाला जो कॉलम है। एक और चीज़ बता दूं, अगर मैं डेटा को उसके कॉलम के हिसाब से एक्सेस करना है, दैट मीन्स मुझे डेटा का कोई स्पेसिफिक कॉलम निकालना है, मेरे पास उसका नाम अवेलेबल है, आई विल राइट द कॉलम नेम हेयर। सो लेट्स से इफ आई गेट लॉन्गिट्यूड, तो ये मुझे लॉन्गिट्यूड कॉलम निकाल के दे देगा इस तरीके से, ठीक है। तो मैं क्या चाहता हूँ, डेटा का जो मीडियन हाउस वैल्यू वाला कॉलम है उसमें से आप मुझे निकाल के दियो जहाँ पे ये लेस देन इक्वल्स टू 80,000 है। तो ये मुझे वही वाला डेटा देगा जहाँ पे ये लेस देन इक्वल टू 80,000 है। तो आप देख सकते हैं 79, 76, 50, 65 सारी वैल्यूज 80,000 से कम है। इस तरीके से आप किसी और कॉलम पे क्राइटेरिया लगा सकते हैं, या इसके साथ में एंड लगा के दूसरे कॉलम्स को और ले सकते हैं, और लगा के दूसरे कॉलम्स को और ले सकते हैं, डिपेंड्स अपॉन यू। तो if you are familiar with SQL commands or SQL commands, this will sound more familiar to you. So this was just a quick introduction just to motivate you guys about the capabilities of Python, and I hope you liked the initiative of this bonus video, and I wish you all the best. In the next video you can see some of the applications regarding where you can use Python, what is the future scope of that, how you can plan a career in that domain, or I'll actually try my best. So thank you so much guys for watching till now, and I wish you all the best for your future, and I hope you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck, goodbye.